My name is Jason Moore, and welcome to Cave Springs Lanes and the 6th annual High School Baker Tournament. We are just currently ending game number 1 for these 20 high school teams. Currently on the stream right now, we have lanes 1 through 14, with scores for all of them showing down at the bottom of the screen itself. So currently on lane 1, we have CBC High School. Lane 2 is Vianney. Lane 3 was Northwest. Lane 4, Hazelwood East. Lane 5, Seckman. Lane 6, Marquette. Lane 7, Kirkwood. Lane 8, Lindbergh. Lane 9, DeSmet. Lane 10, Lafayette County. Lane 11, Windsor. Lane 12, Orchard Farm. Lane 13, Fort Zumwalt North. Lane 14, Pattonville. And there's and then on lanes 19 through 24 we have FHC, which I can't for the life of me think what it is. Yeah. Oh, Francis House Central. There you go. And then we have St. Charles West, Fort Zumwalt East, Duchesnis. I've lived here all my life, and I still don't know these high schools. And then we also have Hillsborough and Oakville in the tournament as well. So we are currently waiting on, looks to be lane number 2 is in the 9th frame right now. Covering the 1-2-5 spare there. Nice cover on the 2-4-5-7 there. Tim Kester. Nice finish there, the 8 count for 138 for them with their handicap. So this is a handicap-based tournament with a the Baker system. So bowlers 1 Bowler 1 will bowl frames 1 and 6. Bowler 2 will bowl frames 2 and 7. Bowler 3 will bowl frames 3 and 8. Bowler 4 will bowl frames 4 and 9. And Bowler 5 will bowl the 5th and 10th frames. So currently the bowlers are moving to their new pairs. Do my best to keep track of all of the teams and the bowlers as best as possible for us. Great thing about this tournament is that all the teams will finish their first game and then move before they start their next game. So we won't have different teams on different games throughout this tournament, which is nice. So bowlers are now starting game number 2. Looks like Marquette had a 192 game with 73 pins of handicap for 265. That seems to be the highest score that I had seen. So spares are going to be the most important part of today's Baker tournament, because it's going to be really kind of hard to get a string of strikes going for all of the bowlers, but that's obviously the goal, is to shoot that perfect 300 game, but definitely a lot harder when you're only bowling 2 frames for each bowler. Looks like Pattonville is not on our set of pairs for this game. They are on the front 4 now. We have Northwest. Lane 2 is Windsor. Lane 3 is Vianney. Lane 4 is Fort Zumwalt North. Lane 5 is Bismet. Lane 6 is Duchesne. What is it? Duchesne. That makes much more sense. Duchesne. Duchesne. Lane 7 is Fort Zumwalt East. Lane 8 is Orchard Farm. Lane 9 is Seckman. Lane 10 is FHC. Lane 11 is Limber. Lane 12 is Orchard Farm. Lane 12 is CBC. Lane 13 is Hazelwood East, and lane 14 is Hillsboro. Those are the pairs that we are seeing on our screen right now. As we said, we do have the score rotating throughout for all the pairs in play. 20 teams in total. We're in game number 2 of the 6th Annual Mid-America High School Tournament live from Cave Springs Lanes. My name is Jason. Hope you're having a good morning with us. Lane 7 has spare 5-bagger to start and leaves a 6 count. They are on lane 7 to the top right. Looks to be a 6 open, if I saw that correctly. Still a nice start with all 5 bowlers stringing the strikes together. Team atmosphere for high school bowling is something else for sure, with all the excitement that everyone shows. And also the same when they pick each other up after a difficult frame. Yes, I can. Cool. So after that spare 5-bagger start for Hillsboro East, they have gone 6 out, 9 spare, 8 out. They still have a 2:14 left scratch, which will be a nice game for them. Good cover of the bucket on lane number 3 there. Nice strike from Windsor to get a double. Have a 226 possibility left. Hazelwood West has a double on the board. Lane frame 7 and 8 there from lanes 13 and 14. Or lane 13, excuse me. That's 3 in a row for them. So they've got a possible 185 left. Fort Zumwalt East looks to have gotten a strike in the first ring of the 10th, first ball of the 10th. Covered the 9 spare there for 204. Their 39 pin handicap. That would be 243. Spare by Windsor. Strike will be 204 for them. Vianney up on lane 3. They have the first hit in the 10th. They're on the left side. Ringing 10 pin there for him. Good shot. Still will leave him 189. Spare. Teams are currently finishing up game number 2. We've got a few pairs left, as well as our other pairs that are currently off this stream here. Smet leaving looks to be a 210 on lane 5. Nice crumple of the 457 by Shane. Gets the first hit in the 10th. Light there, leaves a 127. So with a spare, they'll shoot 142. And they're our last pair currently on this stream right now. Hits 2 of the 3, so 141 for them with 73 will be 214. And bowlers are now going to be moving for game number 3. So once the teams have settled, we'll get ready for game number 3 of the 6th annual Mid-America High School Handicap Tournament. My name is Jason Mullen. We're here at Cave Springs Lanes, just outside St. Charles, Missouri. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday morning on the last day of the month of April. Getting game number 3 underway. Lindbergh on lane number 1, 14 Walt North on lane number 2. Lane 3, Windsor. Lane 4 is Hillsborough. Lane 5 is FHC. Lane 6, Kirkwood. Lane 7, Lafayette County. Lane 8 is Marquette. Lane 9 is Oakville. Lane 10 is Duchesne. Lane 11 is Northwest. Lane 12 is Fort Zumwalt East. Lane 13 is Vianney. And lane number 14 is St. Charles West. FHC on lane 5 started 8 in the first, and a double and a 9. Lindbergh gets a double there in the second and third frame. High, leaves a 10 pin there for Lindbergh on lane number 1 at the top left of your screen. Do our best to keep track of all of the action here for you on these 7 pairs of lanes. Oh, just lane being 1 foot too long for Lindbergh there, unfortunately. Nice cover of lane 3, 6, and 9 on lane number 9 of Oakville there. Good strike from Marquette. Looks to be a double there in the 6th and 7th frames. Nice rebound strike for Lindbergh on lane number 1. Covered single pin for Windsor on lane 3. That's strike opens fair for them to start. Great church for Hillsborough. Fifth frame there. Let's see if they can get that mess up there. FZN on the there at 7-10. Anything in these kind of circumstances, you get one for sure. Cover the one there, so that's still an open frame, but at least as many pins as possible there. Got a chance. Winter rebounds. That's open in the fifth frame, but striking in the sixth. Double in the 6th and 7th, but unfortunately a 6 goal. Looks like it'd be a 6, 2 or 3. I can't quite see it, unfortunately. For them. Spare from Duchesne on the number 10. unfortunately, with another 210 in the 10th frame for them there. Nice. Marquette with a 175 game. Windsor with a nice strike. There's a double in the 10th for them. Close attempt at the 210 there. Open frame, unfortunately, for them in the 10th. Finished with a 178 on game number 3. Oh, little balk there from. I do that, I'd be in traction. They cover the single pin for Northwest. So Windsor once again, their fill ball for finishing with a 184. Nice cover of the 3, 6, 7, 10 by Duchesne there. Good strike after the balk there for Windsor for the 184 game. Currently we're waiting for just lane 21 to finish right now for game number 3. And they have finished, so we'll move on to game number 4 shortly. This is the 6th annual Mid-America High School Handicap Tournament. My name is Jason Wolin. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday morning. We're here at Cave Springs Lanes for 20 of the area's high schools competing in a handicap Baker tournament. Getting ready to start game number 4 of 20 today. For game number 4 on our 7 pairs of coverage, we have on lane 1, Fort Zumwalt East. Lane 2 will be Hillsborough. Lane 3 will be St. Charles West. Lane 4 will be Limber. Lane 5 will be Oakville. Lane 6 will be Orchard Farm. Lane 7, Northwest. Lane 8, De Smet. Lane 9, Kirkwood. Lane 10, Pattonville. Lane 11, Fort Zumwalt North. Lane 12, Marquette. Lane 13, Lafayette County, and lane number 14 will be Windsor. Those will be the 14 high schools on our pairs for game number 4. looks to be Pattonville getting us started on our feature pair. Nice back. Really unfortunate break there with even 6-7 split. Good strike from Fort Zumwalt North there on lane 11. Oh, solid 7 for Hillsboro there. Good cover of the 3-9 for Fort Zumwalt East. Nice getting the 1 of the 2 there for Pattonville. Almost a crossover for Fort Zumwalt East there on frame number 2. From Fort Zumwalt North there. First off our coverage right now, FHC has the front 3 and Seckman has the front 4. All the scores are rolling at the bottom of your screen. More pairs. There. Get their first mark of the game. And I black clouded FHC and Seckman after saying they both run 300 pace. They both stopped that strike string. Good spare from Smith on the 3rd frame there for Tempton. Trip FCE to get back. A nice strike there, frame number 4 for Hillsboro. Capitalizing on the spare in 3rd. Nice flat 10 there in the 4th, or 5th frame for them. Nice strike from St. Charles West in the 5th frame there. Wonderful strike from Pattonville. They've got the bottom of the left of the screen there. Lafayette covers the spare there. That's 4 in a row for Pattonville. Frame 4 through 7. Unfortunately, top of FCE, Fort Zumwalt East, 6th frame, they're off the 6. Pattonville gets the wraparound. That's That looks to be 6 in a row now. I'm correct in that. That's a possible 248 game for them. Nice shot there. Yep, that is 7 in a row now for them. They've got a possible 248 game, which is really bring them up the standings. Unfortunate 410 there for Limburg in 7th frame. Strike from Windsor. 6th frame looks to be. Holy crap! Pocket 710. Smet there. Hey. Pattonville looking to finish off. Back 9 strikes in a row for 248. Nice game from Pattonville there. 248 for them. Strike for Northwest in the 8th frame. Limburg rebounding. The strike in the 8th frame there. 248 for Pattonville with their handicap of 95. Oh, really bring them up the standings there after 4. St. Charles West on lane number 3. Can actually shoot 214 with their anchor bowler striking out in the 10th here. Still inside. Oh, wow. Still light 410. That pin is dangling. Definitely a little off spot from where it was. So. Looks like they're going to get the 1. Yeah, an unfortunate break there. Shoots 191 that game. Seckman had 188 in their game. BC had 185. End of game number 4 here from the Cave Springs Lions. FCE covers that 1-2-7-8 spare. A little bit of a rough game for them, but 118 will hopefully be their low game of the day. Up in the 9th frame. Or excuse me, 10th frame. 125 in the 8th. They could finish with 185 for this game. Lafayette County covers the spare there. Northwest had 190 that game. Be at 239 with their handicap. Limburg had 212 themselves. Except for 246 with their handicap. Currently just finishing up game number 4. We got lanes 13 and 14. It's Windsor on the right lane there, lane 14. Covers that 3-9 spare. That's a 173 for them. And Lafayette finished with 175, so that's it for game number 4. Getting ready to go into game number 5. On our pairs, we will see on lane 1, St. Charles West. On lane 2, Marquette. Lane 3, Lafayette County. Lane 4, Fort Zumwalt East. Lane 5 will be CBC. Lane 6 will be Pattonville. Lane 7 will be FHC. Lane 7 will be... Sorry, lane 7 is FHC. Lane 8 is Fort Zumwalt North. Lane 9, Hazelwood East. Lane 10, Orchard Farm. Lane 11, Hillsboro. Lane 12, De Smet. Lane 13 will be Seckman, and lane number 14 will be Lindbergh. Getting game number 5 underway. And FCE starts, excuse me. Yes, Fort Zumwalt East starts with a strike in their first frame. I'm going to wrap 10 for them in frame number 2. First frame. Southwest covers their spare as well. Nice strike from Marquette in frame number 2. Pattonville start with the first strike. Striking the first crossover there, leaving 10 pin in frame number
2. Hey Jason, this is just jumping in here. I apologize for that.
No worries.
Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. This is Tom with the MBT, and we're handling the live stream. We just got all the lanes up and running, so now we are actually pushing 2 separate streams out. So we have lanes 1 through 14 on a stream and lanes 19 through 24 on a stream. And the lanes in between are not being utilized because of the counter being there. It's kind of a disadvantage for the spectators. But if you are currently watching on YouTube and would like to jump over to our website, it's bowlnbt.com. Again, bowlnbt.com. And just click on Watch Live, or you'll see the logo for the high school tournament. And it'll take you to a page where you can watch all the lanes in 2 separate streams. and the scoring for everything is going through both of those streams. So regardless of which one you watch, you'll be able to stay up on the scoring and the updates. But we are pushing 2 separate streams. So go to bowlnbt.com and click watch live video, and from there you'll be able to see everything.
Awesome. Thank you, Tom. Marquette starting with 5 marks in a row. I said marks are going to be the important thing here for today. Covering the spares, getting the strikes, and hopefully stringing something together for these high school teams. Strike there for Fort Small East in their 4th rank. Capitalizing on the spare there in the 3rd. And nice spare for Lafayette County as well. Spare in the 6th there. After the open break in the 5th. And Kirkwood over on our 2nd stream. As I mentioned. They've got spare strike, spare, double. Make that 3 in a row now. We got a possible 257 left in the game 5. Oh, unfortunate pocket 7 for Hillsborough in the 7th frame. And Orchard Farm has 4 in a row as well. They are on the bottom left of our screen here. Working in the 8th frame. They've got 33 in the 3rd. So that 4 in a row is going to really help out a lot. Orchard Farm with the strike in the 8th there. Ready to bowl in the 9th frame. Here on the bottom left of our screen here. It's pretty close there. Oh, crap. Excuse me, that was their 10th frame. So that'll still be a good 220 game with the spare strike here. They covered the single pin. Scores are fast and furious here, so it's hard to keep up sometimes. A little bit of a delay, but Marquette spare in the 10th, so they've got a possible 206 left. Fortunate open there. It's still a 210. 210 for them with that 58 cent handicap. That's still pretty good. So hopefully they won't let that open in the 10th bother them too much there. FCE covers the singleton there in the 8th. Just that one in the 2nd frame for them so far this game. And Kirkwood on our 2nd stream, they've got 209 possible. Oakville has 2:14 left in their 10th frame. Nice strike from FCE there. 9. Possible 216 for them. Lafayette unfortunately tops the 2 off the 248 there. Pattonville covers the spare in the 10th. They've got a possible 179 left. Pattonville didn't like that shot, but quick hits all tend to fall there for them. So 179 for them, game number 5. I'm sorry, that was FCE, excuse me. They got a possible 216. Pattonville did strike in the 10th, so they had the 179. And FCE looking to finish off game number 4 here with a strike. Finished with 216. And of course, the shot you like doesn't strike, unfortunately. So 215 for them, game number 4. With their 39, that'll give them 255. Thank you. Cozy ball. I knew those. I was sure. Francis Hall Central. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. So just a couple updates real quick. It is not Hazelwood East. That is Hazelwood West. And FHC is Francis Howell Central. So for CBC finishes their frame, their 10th frame. And that was the last pair that we had up for game number 5. So we'll be getting ready to jump into game number 6 shortly here. She brought me to the. Oh, okay. And then I asked her, I said, "What's FHC?" She's like, Forts or Francis Howell, and I'm like, "Oh, that makes more sense now." FHC, Francis Howell Central. FHC. I just didn't know. I just didn't know. Like, too many damn high schools around here. So we're currently just waiting for lanes 20, 23, and 24. Those are on our second stream at bullmbt.com. And go ahead and just click on that Watch Live button. You'll be able to see 19 through 24, as well as all the scores throughout the center on the ticker at the bottom for us. This is the 6th annual Mid-America High School Handicap Tournament from Cave Springs Lanes. My name is Jason Woolen. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday morning. Duchesne with the spare in the 10th here. We'll finish with a 151 game. Meanwhile, Windsor has got a spare in their 10th frame. Just waiting on their fill ball. They have a possible 160 game there. Coming up on game number 6. On lane 1, we'll have Lafayette County. Lane 2 will be Francis Howell Central. Lane 3 will be DeSmet. Lane 4 will be Seckman. Lane 5 will be Northwest. Lane 6, Vianney. Lane 7 will be Pattonville. Lane 8 will be Hillsborough. Lane 9, CBC. Lane 10, Windsor. Lane 11, Oakville. Lane 12 will be St. Charles West. Lane 13 will be Duchesne. Lane 14 will be Marquette. And our other stream on lanes 19, we will have, on lane 19, we will have Limburg. Lane 20 will have Orchard Farm. Lane 21 will be Fort Zumwalt North. Lane 22 will be Hazelwood West. Lane 23 will be Fort Zumwalt East. And lane 24 will be Kirkwood. Hillsborough on lane number 8 there. Top right of our green. Seckman on lane number 4 there. Leaving the single for the 10. Which they cover easily. We're underway in game number 6 here. From Lafayette County. First green.
So we'll join in for a second here, Jay. So if you are watching at home, we have on the main stream lanes 1 through 14. And we do have the second stream up and running now. If you go to bowlinbt.com, that will give you, what lanes is that, 19 through 24?
19 through 24, yep.
Okay. So, yeah, we have both low side and high side going now. So go to the website, bowlinbt.com, if you're watching currently on YouTube, and you'll be able to see all the lanes covered on the website.
Awesome. Thank you, Tom. Jacob 7th in there in the second frame. A little bit of a strange hit for Vianney there. Second frame, leaving the 5-10. See if they can cover this split here. Rough start for Vianney in this game, but hopefully they'll be able to rebound there. Taking a look at across the lane, lane 11, Oakville is second left on the bottom. Got a spare three-bagger, so a career game. Second stream, they've got strike, spare, double, 9 count, 6th frame. Cover the 10-pin from Smet there in the 3rd frame. That's 6 in a row now for them. Possible 257 for them. Windsor on the far left side of your screen, the bottom left. They were on spare 4-bagger and must have left the rail, the 1-3. That was a really close split pick from Lafayette on lane 1 there. Almost picking the 6-7. As I was saying, Windsor had leaves the rail, the 1-3-6-10. Nice cover there. Great sort of shooting for them. And Bill on top right of your screen. And 3 spares in a row, then followed by 3 strikes. They've got a 2-10 split left, but the way they've been bowling today, they should pick this, I feel like. This gets the one, but still a nice start for them. St. Charles West is going into the 10th frame versus they have left the 2-5 in the first of the 10th. Oh, excuse me, 2-5-8. Fortunately, that pesky sleeper pin there. It's still 222 for them, game number 6 here. Rangers back on their strike streak. Lane number 10. Strike 7th. They've got possible 266 left. Oakville as well putting a nice clean game as well. Spare, 3-bagger, then 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare. And striking the 8th there. They've got possible 247 left. Wow, just comes in a little high. Almost gets the messenger across to take out the 6 for Windsor there. Still spare there. Sheep, a 245 for them. Nice shot from CBC there in the 9th frame. Fortunate single pin miss there, but that's okay. So we get the lovely Deadwood clear on wing points here. Smet, nice strike there. Windsor, number 10, bottom left of your screen here. Main screen. Nice shot there from them. First strike in the 10th. They've got a possible 2:33 left. This is game number 6 of the 16th Mid-American High School Handicap Tournament. My name is Jason Long. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Watching 20 of the area's high school teams bowling in a Baker tournament. For those of you that don't know what Baker style bowling is, we'll give you an explanation once we finish game number 6 here, just to kind of keep you all up to date on what's going on. Lane number 11. Single pin in the first shot in the 10th there. That's still going to be 226 for them. St. Charles West with a nice 222 gain. Oakville did cover the spare. Strike will put him at 226 for that game. Remember, this is a handicap tournament, so teams are getting handicapped based on the bowlers' averages. So 46 pins for St. Charles West this game. Oakville is getting 43 pins. Good spare for Windsor there, so that's a 23 game for them. Just a couple frames left here. The messenger. There you go. FHC with a nice strike in the 8th frame there. Good pocket shot. And gets the nice roll across the deck to take out 10. The 10 pin. Remember, we do have lanes 19 through 34 on our second stream. That is at bowlmbt.com. Go ahead and click on that watch live button. And also go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us. We do have different tournaments that we do stream throughout the year. So if you want to get those latest updates on when we go live, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us. Nice mixing strike there after capitalizing on that messenger in the 9th frame. Got possible 196 left for FHC. Lafayette matching them in the 9th, 8th, 9th, and 10th so far. Apparently just, and the roll 2. Let's call that Tom Doherty. Won the 2021 World Championship with that roll 2 pin. That roll 2-8 to be precise. Oh, just a shaker 7 there for Lafayette, the second shot in the 10th. That's a good finish for FHC, 194 for them with their 52 pins handicap. That's 246. And we've got, looks to be the last bowler here is Lafayette. And covers a single pin there. So 157 with their 55 handicap is 202. That is game number 6, ladies and gentlemen. As we get ready to start game number 7, we'll explain the Baker system to you once more. Baker system is bowlers, 5-person bowling team. Bowler 1 is going to bowl frames 1 and 6. Bowler 2 frames 2 and 7. Bowler 3 is 3 and 8. Frames 4 and 9 is bowled by bowler number 4, and frames 5 and 10 is bowled by the anchor bowler. That'd be bowler number 5. So bowlers are now getting ready to move over for game number 7. And let's give you those lane assignments. Lane number 1 is going to be Oakville. Lane number 2, Seckman. Lane number 3, Francis Howell Central. Lane number 4, Duchesne. Lane number 5 is Windsor. Lane number 6 is Fort Zumwalt North. Lane number 7 is St. Charles West. Lane 8 is Seckman. Lane 9, Northwest. Lane 10, Lindbergh. Lane 11 is Pattonville. Lane 12 is Lafayette County. Lane number 13 is Kirkwood. And lane number 14 is DeSmet. That is on our main stream on 1 through 14. On our secondary stream, lane 19 is CBC. Lane 19 CBC. Lane 20 is Fort Zumwalt East. Lane 21 Hillsboro. Lane 22 Vianney. Lane 23 is Marquette, and lane 24 is Orchard Farm. Those are your lane assignments for game number 7. Hazelwood West that gets us started. On lane number 8 with a strike. In the third from their first frame. So teams have started game number 7 of 20. Playing the round robin Baker tournament. Hazelwood East, Hazelwood West, my apologies. Starts with the double and then 6 split. And a nice cover with watch out there for the frame. game number 7, excuse me, fourth frame. And a good strike for their ankle bowler. So nice start for the first 5 frames for Hazelwood West. St. Charles West companion team on that pair has started Dutch, which is a strike spare or spare strike, and in this case strike spare, through the first 5 frames. Windsor on lane 5 has started spare double. They're working in the fourth frame. Nice strike from them. That's 3 in a row now. Leaves it at 4. Crossover there. 11. Nice rebound after the strikes and this is the 6th frame. Even as 4/7 they have up. Cover of the double wood. Hazelwood West there. Gets a nice strike in the 8th frame. We do have another stream for lanes 19 through 24. Those go to bowlingbc.com. That second stream is showing there, as well as all the scoring for all of our players running on both streams. Cut is in the 7th. 6. Archer Farm is 9. Striking 8. 5. 7. Hazelwood West looks to be the first team that will be done this game. Got 146 to 8, striking 9. They're on lane 8, they left that 8 in there. Hazelwood did cover the 6th pin there. St. Charles West did cover the spare. They finished with 94. Hazelwood East, excuse me, Hazelwood West. A little wide. Covers it, or believes a single pin there. 9 pin. That's 185 for them. Orchard 181, 237 total with their handicap. field ball will be 212. As 106 in the 6th. They're going to double up in the 7th and 8th. They could finish with 226 that game. CBC can cover on the Singleton in the 10th. Will shoot 206. West had 194. Hazelwood West had 185. Fort Zingel East did shoot 212 that game. Hillsboro struck in the 9th, but 9 spare in the 10th. Still, they will shoot 205. Very exciting to watch. Struck in the 10th for 187 for them. 139 per second. 205 for Hillsboro. 188 for Fort Zumwalt. Fort Zumwalt North. Oh, unfortunately, chops the 6 off the 10 there in their 10th frame. So we're wrapping up game number 7 here of 20. At the 6th annual Mid-America High School Handicap Tournament in Cave Springs Lanes. My name is Jason Woolham. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. There's a nice strike for DeSmet there in the 10th. Pattonville looking to finish off their strike. Their game with a strike in the fill for 164, which they did. And DeSmet's the last pair that we have up right now. They're at the bottom right middle part of your screen. A little inside. Just leaves the 610. Well, the spare here will be 151. And that will complete game number 7 for us. Chops the 6 off the 10. So 150 for them. As we get ready to have the bowlers move, we will give you our lane assignments for game number 8. On lane 1, we have Pattonville. Lane 2 will be Duchesne. Lane 3 is Oakville. Lane 4, Kirkwood. Lane 5 is Lindbergh. Lane 6, Hillsboro. Lane 7 is Vianney. Lane 8 is Lafayette. All the way down. are in game number 8 of the 6th Annual Mid-America High School Figure Tournament. My name is Jason Moore. We currently have the standings through 6 games. Pattonville is in first place with 1,669. Kirkwood is in second with 1,610. Hazelwood West is in third with 1,553. Duchesne is in fourth with 1,497. Fifth is Orchard Farm at 1,477. And Windsor is in sixth place with 1,465. Our scores across the pairs. Lane 10, Fort Zumwalt North. That is on your bottom left here. He had open spare 3 in a row, leaves a single pin in the 6th. They were a little bit down in the standings, but make a charge with a nice game here. Second covered the single, or excuse me, the spare in the 4th. Pattonville, our leading team, is up on lane number 1. We had open, strike, open, strike. Make that double in the 5th and 6th. A little high, leaves the 6th in there in the 7th frame. Kirkwood is on lane number 4. They were in second place, 94 in the 6th with a 4-pin up in the 7th. Oh, an unfortunate single pin miss there for Pattonville, as Oakville gets a nice strike in the 7th. Kirkwood covers the single pin in the 7th frame, so they've got 2:04 left. Looking around at all our scorers. Fort Zumwalt North is on lane number 10. 126 in the 6th. That's a nice strike in the 8th frame, I believe, for them. Fort Zumwalt East is on lane 9 there. That's the second strike in the 10th for them. They've got 2:05 left with that final strike in the 10th frame. A little high for Fort Zumwalt North. That's strike in the 8th, 135 in the 7th, so single pin for them. And strikeout will be 2:05 for them as well. Fort Zumwalt East did finish off the game with 2:05 there. Pattonville, after that single pin miss in the 7th, strikes in the 8th and 9th. And Duchesne, fortunately with that first ball in the gutter. But that's the best part I love about the team bowling aspect, is your team is trying to pick you up even when you're down, unfortunately. So we'll see how they rebound here. Good 7 count there. So 123 in the 8th for them. Pattonville, after that little bit of rough start, finishes with 181. Orchard Farm had 154, 219 with their handicap. Fort Zumwalt East had 244 with their handicap, a 205 scratch game. Pattonville with their handicap with the 181 had 227 handicap with their handicap. Marquette on our second stream, 230 with their handicap, a 191 scratch game. Oakville covered the single pin in the 9th. Kirkwood is in second place. And waiting to see their fill ball result. 9 on their fill ball for 192. With their handicap, that's 251. That's a nice game for them there. They were sitting in second place after 6 games. This is game number 8. Shane leaves a 7 count. First ball in the 10th. Spare here on a strike. They can shoot 152 scratch. Lafayette gets a second hit in the 10th there. Unfortunately, leaves one standing for Duchesne. So 141 scratch with 75 is 216. Oakville finishing up their game with a strike in the fill ball for 160 scratch. Lafayette shot 185, I believe. Vianney with that nice 310 conversion. They can finish with 134 here. I only have one other pair left besides Vianney, and that's Windsor on our second stream. They're on lane number 21. And we're waiting on their fill ball. They could shoot 164 here. Here's Vianney's fill ball. A little wide, leaves a 124. So 131 with their handicap is 205. And from the noise, I believe Windsor did strike on their fill ball for 164 there. Which they did. So bowlers are moving now. This is game number 9 coming up. And we'll give you these lane assignments here momentarily. So on lane 1, we will have Kirkwood. Lane 2 will be Hazelwood West. Lane 3 will be Orchard Farm. Lane 4, Pattonville. Lane 5, St. Charles West. Lane 6, Fort Zumwalt East. Lane 7 is Windsor. Lane 8 is Seckman. Lane 9 will be Marquette. Lane 10 will be Hillsborough. Lane 11 will be Vianney. Lane 12 will be Duchesne. Lane 13 will be Oakville, and lane 14 will be CBC. Those are on our main stream here. On our secondary stream at bowlinbt.com, after you click on that Watch Live link. On lane 19, we have Fort Zumwalt North. Lane 20, we have DeSmet. Lane 21 is Lindbergh. Lane 22, Lafayette County. Lane 23, Northwest. And lane 24 is Francis Howell Central. And those are your lane assignments for game number 9. And we are underway in game number 9. Pattonville starts off the strike. Make that 2 in a row for Pattonville on lane 4, which is the second from your left here on the top row. And Hillsborough gets a nice break there. Brooklyn strike in the first frame. And Marquette strikes as well. Seven pin for them in the second frame for Hillsborough. Pattonville leaves a 4-7 in the third frame. On our second stream, you do see lanes 19 through 24 as well. We do see a practice pair, lanes 27 and 8. Some teams have more than 5 bowlers, so they'll switch the lineups around. They'll move bowlers in and out. And those that aren't in the lineup can actually go practice, which is nice to keep warm, because throwing 2 shots every game is definitely a challenge that a lot of us regular everyday league bowlers don't get a chance to do that often. Oh, wrap 10 there for Pattonville. And super washout for Hazelwood West on lane 2. It's 3 of the 5 there. It's Hazelwood West. Nice strike after double open spare for Pattonville. 74 in the 4th with a strike up in the 5th for them. Hillsborough has double 9 spare strike, 9 spare through 5. Ring 10 for Fort Zumwalt East there in the 5th frame. St. Charles West with a light 10 pin there, or light 7 pin, excuse me, in their 7th frame. Windsor has a strike in the 4th after they're open in the 3rd. An unfortunate open frame for Fort Zumwalt East there in the 5th frame. Just looking through the scores once again. Pattonville has that open frame in the 7th, 128 in the 7th. Limburg is through 3 frames right now with a double and a 7 spare. Windsor struck in the 5th frame there. That's a double for them. All right, and I do have standings through 8 games. Pattonville continues to stay on top in first place with 21-76. Hazelwood West is up to second with 21-30. Kirkwood drops down to third at 21-17. Orchard Farm has moved up to fourth with 1,993. St. Charles West was in ninth after 6, is now in fifth at 1,930. And 1 pin behind them is Duchesne at 1,930. And that is your top 6 through 8 games. So Limburg, double 7 spare, double 9 count in the 6th frame. They are on our they are on the secondary stream on lane 21. Pattonville is on lane 4. I'm not sure how they finished in their 8th frame. Fortunately, an open there, 137, but a strike in the 9th for them. They can finish with 197 scratch this game with their 45 pins of handicap. St. Charles West is in their 10th frame. They've got a 195 in the 9th with a strike up in the 10th. At least the first ball. Good shot from Hazelwood West there in the 9th frame. Limburg did spare their 6th frame, and then they have a double now in 7th and 8th. They've got a possible 256 game. Marquette has finished on lane 9. They shot 214, 252 with their handicap. Oh, and a light 10 pin there for Limburg in the 9th. Pattonville struck on their field ball, so they have 177 for their game, plus their 45 will be 222. Francis Howell Central is finishing up their 10th frame right now. St. Charles West did shoot 183 that game, 229 with their handicap. Fort Zumwalt East shot 214 with their handicap. Ooh, an unfortunate gutter ball there for Orchard Farm. And the second shot in the 10th. Yes! A nice recovery there, so that'd be 171 for Orchard Farm. And 55 handicap will give them 226. So nice game for them. Windsor's up on their fill ball now. 173 plus their 49. So lanes 13 and 14 is the last pair that we have left on our main stream. Oh, I'm sorry, 11 and 12 as well. Hard to keep track with 20 pairs of lanes going, or 20 lanes going on at the same time. Wrap 10 there for Vianney. CBC covered their spare in the 10th, so they can shoot 175 with a strike here in the fill ball. Meanwhile, Oakville has at least the first strike in the 10th. Unfortunate single pin miss for Vianney there. See how Oakville buries that one. It's a great shot for Oakville. Finish off with 202 here. Shane having a little bit of a rough game here. A nice strike there. Hopefully should be able to spark some momentum for them. Duchesne's going to go first here. Ooh, a little high. Fortunate just to leave the 7-pin. Almost gets it to fall. And Oakville's final shot of this game is a strike as well for 202. 242 with their handicap. And Duchesne, a little bit of a rough game here, as I said, 98 right now, 99 with the spare. 98, but 76 pins a handicap. Still keep him up there. That is game number 9. As we get ready for game number 10, allow me to take a moment here and we will get those lane assignments out to you shortly. All right, so we are underway in game number 10. This is the final game before lunch break for our 20 high school teams. Let's give you the lane rundown. On lane number 1 is Vianney. Lane number 2 is Orchard Farm. Lane number 3 is CBC. Lane number 4 is Marquette. Lane number 5, Lafayette. Lane number 6 is Hazelwood West. Lane 7. Apologies there. Let me go ahead and give you that lane rundown one more time. I think the audio cut out in the middle of that. So, lane 1, Vianney. Lane 2, Orchard Farm. Lane 3, CBC. Lane 4, Marquette. Lane 5 is Lafayette County. Lane 6 is Hazelwood West. Lane 7 is Fort Zumwalt North. Lane 8 is Oakville. Lane 9 is St. Charles West. Lane 10, De Smet. Lane 11, Kirkwood. Lane 12, Windsor. Lane 13 is Fort Zumwalt East, and lane 14 is Seckman. That is on our main stream. On our second stream at bowlnbt.com, if you go ahead and click that Watch Live button, you'll see both the streams here. But we have on lane 19 is Hillsboro. Lane number 20 is Francis Howell Central. Lane number 21 is Pattonville. Lane number 2 is Northwest. Lane number 23 is Lindbergh, and lane number 24 is Duchesne. That is your rundown for game number 10, which is going to finish off the first half of this tournament. The 6th annual Mid-America High School Handicap Tournament here at Cave Springs Lanes. My name is Jason Wolin. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday morning as we approach lunchtime here for our bowlers. Orchard Farm got a nice Brooklyn there. Looks like they are clean through 7. FHC on our Francis Howell Central on our secondary stream. They've got open spare 5 in a row. And a little wide for them there, but leaves 2-5. That was 6 in a row for them, excuse me. That's 2. They're leaving the 2-5 in the 9th frame. Oakville has spare 3-bagger, 9 spare through 5, 118 in the 5th. Orchard Farm having a nice game here on lane 2. Looks to be I think they're shooting their second shot in the 10th here. They've got a possible 256 scratch. Francis Howell Central did end up shooting 224, 277 with their handicap. Orchard Farm was shooting their second shot in the 10th here. That's going Brooklyn. Only leaves a single pin there.
Sylvia still a very nice game for them. A 245 with the spare there.
Looking around the horn at all our scores, Oakville's got a nice game going as well in lane 8. They're on the far right, on the top row there. And the minute I say that, I jinx them, unfortunately. There is no such thing as a commentator's curse, I swear. But 166 in the 8th, they've got still a possible 226 left for them. Archer Farm unfortunately misses that single pin, but 244 with 59 pins of handicap. It's a lot. 303? Math is hard sometimes. Do not do math on stream. 303 for them. Pattonville did finish with 209, 256 with their handicap. Excuse me. So, Oakville, single pin in the 9th. Fort Zumwalt East there. Spare up in the 9th, struck first shot in the 10th. The CBC gets a nice strike there in their 9th frame. Vianney spared in the 8th frame. Oakville with a nice strike after the spare in the 9th. Can shoot 216 here. Good shot for Lafayette as well. Marquette finished with 192 there. So they'll shoot they have 230 with their handicap. Nice strike from Oakville there. Can finish off 216. Their final game of this first half. And CBC covered the spare there, so 161. Oakville on your top right. Barry's all 10 there. 216 plus 41 is 257 for them. Lane 1, Vianney. Oh, comes in high, unfortunately, leaves a 6-7-10. And Lafayette got 8 on their fill ball for 166 plus 51 is 217. Vianney gets 2 of the 3 there for 128. And Lafayette finishes with 166 for their game. So we just have 2 teams left. They're on our secondary stream, Limburg and Duchesne. Limburg spared there.
bring you them here. Lindbergh spared in the first shot in the 10th. This is their fill ball here. I love the energy of the high schoolers. I really do. Shane leaves a 7-pin on their first shot in the 10th. So Lindbergh shot 169 with 203 with their handicap. And unfortunate miss of the single pin there, but that's 113, 122 plus 84 is 206. So that will bring it into the first half of the 6th annual Mid-America High School Handicap Tournament here at Cave Springs Lanes. We're going to bring the streams down until after the lunch break, and we'll rejoin you then. But until then, my name is Jason Willem. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us, and we will see you shortly at bowlingbt.com as well as youtube.com/bowlingbt.